Shalom Yidden! This week's Parshah is Parshah Bamidbar, and in this week's Parshah it takes place roughly a little over a year after Bnei Yisrael left Mitzrayim, and Hashem commands Moshe Rabbeinu to count up all of the Jewish men between the age of 20 up until the age of 60, and that's not including the Levi'im. They're counted a little later on in the Parshah, and they have a different set of rules. Now, every man from every Shevet would go before Moshe, Aaron, and the prince of the Shevet, the leader of the Shevet, and they would give over a half a silver coin. Then they would take all the coins, all the silver skullim, they would count them up, and there would be over 600,000. Now keep in mind, that doesn't include women, that doesn't include children under 20, men over 60, so really there's a lot more Jewish people than that, but within that bracket, there was over 600,000. Now the Levi'im, when they were counted from the age of 30 days old and up. Now the Levi'im, once everything was counted, was only a little over 22,000. So roughly half of any other Shevet. So such a small amount compared to all the others. And why was there such a big difference? The answer is, the Levi'im had the schus, they had the merit to be able to learn when we were in Mitzrayim and the rest of Bnei Yisrael were slaves. And Hashem gave a special bracha for all of the Jewish slaves in Mitzrayim to have many children. And the Levi'im weren't slaves, so they didn't get that bracha. Which is a very interesting point, because on face value that seems like maybe they're getting punished for learning Torah. They weren't slaves, they don't get the special bracha. Or maybe it seems like they're missing out. They weren't slaves, so they didn't get the special bracha. And of course, Hashem doesn't work like that. Hashem is 100% emes, he's 100% truth. Face value might seem off, but really there's a deeper meaning. What's the deeper meaning? Now, in all of our lives, of course, we want to do the best thing, not only for us, for our neshamos, but for Hashem. And a lot of us, we have to go to work. We might not have as much time as we want to learn because we're busy working. Maybe we're not able to give as much tzedakah as we'd like to, be able to do as many mitzvahs as we like to. But at the end of the day, you just have to try your best. And just for trying your best, Hashem gives you immense reward. Just like Bnei Yisrael, when we were in Mitzrayim. We were slaves from morning to night. We barely had time to do mitzvahs, but we did as many as we could. And because we were slaves, Hashem still loves us, still valued us, and gave us a beautiful bracha to have many children. Just like us nowadays, we don't have a Beis Hamikdash. There's so many mitzvahs we're not able to do because of that. We can't bring korbanos. We can't do so many things, but we just have to try our best. It says in Pirkei Avos that you're not responsible for completing the task, but you're responsible for doing your very best. Hashem has immense reward, immense love for us just for doing our best, and I think that is the message from why Bnei Yisrael, the slaves of Bnei Yisrael in Mitzrayim, got this beautiful bracha to be very multiply and have lots of children, and the Levi'im didn't. It's not that the Levi'im missed out for learning Torah, chas v'shalom, nothing like that of the sort, but I think it's to show us the beautiful message that Hashem just wants us to try the best. We don't have to complete the task. We're not here to complete the task. We're here to try our very best. There's a beautiful example that, there could be a young Talmud who struggles to learn Gemara. He could be on the same page for every day for years. And in Hashem's eyes, that might mean a lot more to Hashem than maybe someone who's very naturally smart. They complete all the Gemaras every 7 years. They do Daf Yomi. They know it off the top of the head. They do Gemara Yomi. They complete every Masechta every day. It's the effort Hashem appreciates. Now, of course, if we have natural talents Hashem gives us, it's used to serve Hashem. But it's the effort that Hashem really appreciates and loves. May we all have the schus to see Mashiach come, and we could do all these many mitzvahs that we would love to do today that we just can't without the Beis Hamikdash. But you all have an amazing Shabbos, and don't forget to stay inspired.